Hello fellow Sudokans and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle for Tuesday the 23rd of November 2021. Yes, it is evening time. I have had many hours of jazz records, particularly Roy Hargrove, wonderful late trumpeter. Um, I've had a great day listening to music, but it's evening time and I've got to work late this evening, and so just keep myself awake, I'm going to play a supplementary puzzle. This is a bit of an experiment because this is from the Washington Post expert level. Now, I've played these games before, but unfortunately, it's a kind of link to a random puzzle. So we are not sure that we're going to get the same game. Very unlikely, in fact, to get the same game if you click on the link to the Washington Post. Now, I'm going to include the link to the Washington Post so that you can click on the advertising and keep Sudoku free. But I'm also going to include a link, and this is a bit of an experiment, to this puzzle on SudokuExchange.com. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, oh dear, it won't work. But I'm hoping that it will. So you could just click on the second link and you'll be able to solve it on their online solver. I'm hoping that's how it's going to work anyway. So let me know if it works or it doesn't work. So today is, as I say, the 23rd of November. This doesn't mean it's going to be the same game as in the newspaper. It's just simply a random game. We've got a lot of starter numbers, but as we know for Sudoku, that doesn't necessarily mean that we can't assume that it's going to be an easy game. We can't know that for sure. Although previous games I have played, well, they have varied in quality, I must say, from being very easy to very difficult. I see these twos blocking across here and down here. So let's get started, shall we, with our first digit. And that, of course, is a 2 in that square there. And then that 2 blocking up this column here, and this 2 blocking up here, and the 2 blocking across. That's going to place a 2 there. Then, of course, the 2 across here like this and across here is going to give me a 2 in that location there. Down here blocking, across here blocking. That's a 2. That is, in fact, the last 2. So we don't have to concern ourselves with 2 anymore. Okay, the missing numbers in these 3 squares are 4, 5, and 9. I see the 5 and 4 here, so I know that's got to be the other number, which is 9. This column is lacking a 1, but there's a 1 here, so 1 has got to appear in this square here. The other number we need to complete the column is a 7, so let's fill that in now. Dear viewer, has your number spotting skills increased? The more that you practice Sudoku, do you manage to find the missing numbers quicker? Just wondering about that. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go through the numbers and highlight them and see if there's anything that's really easy to spot. Oh, 2 is done, isn't it? So 3 is... yeah, 3 blocking all the way down here. So that's a 3 there. That was nice and easy to see. Four across here, 4 across here, and 4 down here. That's going to give me a 4 in that square there. I spotted a unique pair of 4 and 9 already. Okay, 4 and 9 have to be in these 2 squares. That's not going to help us a great deal, though, because there aren't really many intersecting numbers, but I do know 4 and 9 are here. That's going to put 8 in these two squares. Doesn't really help us. That's a shame, that. Okay. After seeing something and getting slightly excited about it, it's not something to be that concerned about. Okay, so 4's back to there. Okay, 5's. Seven across here, 7 across here. So we can place our 7 here now. 7 blocking up here, that's a 7 there. Missing numbers here are 4 and 8, can't tell which is which. Missing numbers here and here are 5 and 6, can't tell which is which. Okay, what was I doing? 7s. Okay. Right, okay, so that's our first run through. Like I said, I've already examined these numbers and these ones up here as well. Is 4, 5, 6. We've got the 6 blocking here, but that's all we can say. Nothing else is true. As I mentioned, we've got 4 and 9 here, and I spotted some 5s here and here. That's not really going to do much either. So, okay, what are these 3 numbers, 3 squares missing here? 1, 6, and 8. So we've got one of each, because the 1 blocks this square, the 8 blocks this square, and the 6 blocks this square. So one of each, that's useless, isn't it? What's missing down here? Okay, so the first number that's missing is 1, and 1 is either in this square or this square only. Excuse me, I've got a frog in my throat. 3 could be in any of these squares. I need water here. We're missing a 5. 5. Oh yeah, I mentioned already is up here. And we're missing an 8. And the 8 is limited to this square and this square. So nothing concrete, I'm afraid. Okay, so I'm gonna put in some pencil marks if I can stop choking. So 1 here and 1 in these two squares here. 1 blocking across here and 1 blocking across here. 1 there, and I'm going to put 1 in this top row, even though it's not a pair, it is in a row, and I find that to be very useful. Oh, let's do these here before I go any further. So this was 4 and 8, and this was a 5 and 6, if I remember correctly. I hope I did. Also, let's do this 8 blocks here. So 8, as I mentioned earlier, there, and the 6 blocking down here, so 6 in those squares there. Up here now, the 6 blocks this middle square, so 6 in either of these, and then the 4 and 5 come there. Right, let's look down here. So we've got 1, 2, now 3 blocks across here and 3 blocks across here. So we do have 3 like that. Can we find any pairs on 3s? Yes, we can. There's a 3 blocking up here, 3 across here. So 3 is a pair in those squares there. And that's about it. 4s. Okay, 4 is a pair. I forgot, didn't I? These two have to be, what did I say? 4 and 9, right? So I put in a 1 there by mistake because I already said that's only a 4 or a 9. So 1 is in fact a pair here. Oh, great. So now in fact we've got a pair here and a pair here. So we've got left column and middle column, left column, middle column. So this can't be true because we know that the 1 must be in this column if it's in these columns in this chute, right? So let's remove our 1 from here and let's place our 1 firmly in that square there. Now if 8 blocks across here, so 8's got to be a pair in those squares just like that, as Tommy Cooper used to say. And I see 8 blocking down here and 8 blocking across here. I see a pair of 8's there. I'll put that in since they are attracting me. But I've gone out of sequence, lost my order. I was doing 4s. Let's come back and just see if there's anything else useful. I think not. 5s then. Okay, 5, yeah, blocks here, 5 blocks here. So we have a pair of 5s here, and we have a pair of 5s there. Sixes. No, nothing substantial for 6. 7, yes, good one. 7's a good one because we've got ourselves a single 7 here. Now we've got 7's blocking, intersecting everywhere, up, down, and across. So that gives us a 7 to place there. And now 7 across here, up here, and down there. That's a 7 there. And that's now a completed digit as well. So we've got now 2 and 7. We don't have to worry about 2 and 7 anymore. Let's move on to 8s, although I just did some 8s already. Let's see if there's anything else I can get. Not really. I mean, I see it's got to be here or here as well. Okay, but it's not really going to do much. 9s. Yeah. 9 blocking across here, 9 across here, and 9 down here. So a pair of 9s got to go there. This block has got a lot of pairs in it. I think if we're likely to find a single by luck, this is the place we might get it. So shall we have a look and see what we've got? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't have 5 yet. 5 blocks across here. So I'm going to put in 5 where it can go. Have we got 6? No. Where is 6? There's a 6. No. Damn. 6 is what we don't have. So 6 like that. 7, 8, 9 is done. So we didn't get ourselves a single. That's maybe because I didn't have my fingers crossed, but never mind, I've seen something else. 5, 6, 5, 6. We do have a naked pair, 5 and 6 here. So this is 1 and 8, this is 1, 8, but 5 and 6, so it means we can remove the 5 and 6 there because these have to be the only 5 and 6 in this row. So at least we reduced and removed the numbers slightly there. So now we've just got a 1, 8 there. And okay, so 8 is now a pair, and these two, 1 is a pair there. 5, 6. Okay, right. Okay, didn't get a single, but anyway. Let's look up in this block here. Now, remember we've got this 4, 9 naked pair now, so let's see what else we can do, shall we? I think not much. 1, 2, 3 can go anywhere in the remaining squares, can't it? 4, we've got 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 all done now. Okay, let's come down. 1, 2 is done. 3 blocks across. Oh, 3 is done. Sorry. 4, 5, 6 blocks across here and down here. Ah, didn't see that before. 6 is a pair. I didn't notice. 6 is a pair there, which is going to give me a pair here as well, of course. Up here, though, no indication, no limitation really, apart from the 6 block in this square, which we know is a 4 or 5 anyway. Shame that. Where was I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. We're looking for 8. Where's the 8? Anywhere? Any help on 8? Hello, 8? Absolutely nothing. So 8 can go in any of the empty squares. Let's have a look down and see if we've got anything useful in this. No, we've got 6, 8, 6, 8, but we've got 4, 9, 4, 9, so there's nothing to be changed or removed. No, nothing to do there, nothing to get there. So up here, 1 is done, 2 is done, 3 blocks this square here. So 3 in these squares. 4 blocks up here, so 4 in these squares here. 5, where is a 5? There's a 5, but across here. Oh, 5 is unlimited. Unlimited 5 refills. Get as many 5s as you want. 6 blocks across here. And as I noted before, it's a shame because I was hoping for something a bit better. 7, 8 are done. 9 blocks across here and 9 blocks up here. So 9 is actually a pair in these two squares, but they are not in a row or a column rather. So okay, stared and found nothing, and so we're down to just the last block here. 1 and 2 are done. 3 blocks across here. It's going to be a tough game, this one. I have to be looking for patterns. Let's hope it's not too late. It is already late here in Bangkok. It's not an early evening game, it's a late evening game. 4 blocks across here like this, so 4 is available in, excuse me, I clicked the wrong button again. 4 is available in those squares. 5 blocks here, so 5 is possible like that. 6, 7 done, 9 done. We're looking for 8. Where's an 8? Here's an 8. 8 blocks this down here. So that's an 8, really? Oh dear. Oh dear. It's looking like it's going to be really tough. Hmm. Hmm. Right, I'm going to highlight the numbers and see if I've made any mistakes or if there are any further patterns that I can spot. Oh, two's done. Any patterns that I can spot that I need to deal with. Hmm. Hmm. Seven's done. Ah, methinks I've found me an X-Wing on 8s. These 4, right, in this row. Okay, this is the only two 8 and two 8s, conjugate 8s in, conjugate 8s means the only two available 8s in this row. Only two 8s in this row? Yes, indeed. So we found an X-Wing. Now, if you're new to Sudoku and not sure what an X-Wing is, I'm going to tell you that, okay, so this square, this square, this square, and this square form an X-Wing, which means that in the row on either one of them, okay, there are no other 8s within the row. And what does that mean? It means that in the columns, we can remove any other 8s that we find. So for example, this square here, we can take away its 8, okay? Right, remember, this is our X-Wing here. I'll highlight it again for you. Okay, so we've got rid of the 8 up here, and now look, you see that we have 8s here, so this and this square can have their 8s removed. So now you see the X-Wing, it looks like a box right now like this, okay. And that's great because now we are left with a single 8 up here, so we can place it immediately, and we know that these two 8s must be removed. Okay, so that's going to help us quite a lot, I would say. I do hope so anyway. Usually if you find an X-Wing, it's enough to finish the game, but it may or may not be. I don't really know how this game is going to play out, but anyway, that's a good start. Now, I was going through, so let's see, so the 8s now, do they make sense? Yes, they seem to make sense now. And 9, I didn't check, I haven't checked yet properly, so 9 also seems to make sense. Now, I'm going to come back and look again because now, just in case anything else has been changed now that I inserted that 8, things may be slightly different now. It's possible. Okay. Right, okay, so let's examine what we have. Now, in particular, since I removed numbers down here, I need to kind of check this column and I need to check these rows because I think that might be a useful place. So let's see. One, three, no. So we found ourselves an X-wing, but I'm not sure after making the eliminations that it's really helped us a great deal. Not that I can see just yet, anyway. And those eights again. Hmm. Oh, look. How did I not see this before? 4, 5, and 4, 5. Was that there before? Must have been. Oh, no, no, I think not because that was, I think I've removed numbers here, haven't I? Okay, so great. Now we've got a naked pair of 4 and 5. That's great. Now this is going to finish the game, I'm sure of it. Because our naked pair of 4 and 5, in other words, 4 and 5 must appear only in these two squares in this column. So here we can remove the 4 and the 5. And here we can remove the 4 and the 5. I clicked on 3 and 4. Sorry, I've got to go back. My apologies. Go forward one. Okay, right. Sorry about that. Let's try that again. 4 and 5 are here. Right, now here I've got to remove 4 and 5. Please click on the right numbers. Okay, there we go. And here 4 and 5. And that's your lot. But we are left with a single 3 here now. Okay, and so that means we must remove 3's in all of these squares here. Okay, and that's going to leave me with a single 6. And that means this has got to be an 8 now, and giving me a 3 in this square here and a 5 in this square here. And we've got a 3, so this is a 5. 6 goes here now, 8 goes here. Yep, it's okay. We've done enough to finish the puzzle now, I'm sure of it. 8, that's got to be a 6, giving us a 1 here and an 8 in this buy value cell. 8 we have now, so that's a 1. Okay, what else, what else, what else? We've got a 6 here, so this is now a 5. That's a 6 there. This has to be a 5 now. One number left for this row. We've got 5, we've got 6, so it's got to be an 8. This 8 up here says that this is a 4 and this is an 8. This 4 says this is a 5. We just need a 4 to finish that block. Now 4 here and 4 here, so this is the only 4 available now. We must remove candidate 4 there, and this 4 gives us a 5 in this square. Let's remove the 5's there. Okay, it's all going swimmingly now, isn't it? Not much more to do. Let's just see what's the easiest. We've got a 1 here already, so this is a 3 now. We've got 3 and 5 already, so this has to be a 1, leaving us with 4 and 9. Any intersecting? No. So let's come across here now then. So 3, 6, or 9. We've got a 6 already, so let's remove that 6, shall we? Up here we've got a 5 and a 6, so let's get rid of the 5 and the 6, so that leaves us with 3, 9, and 3, 9. That looks to be good. 1 here, we've got to get rid of the 1. That leaves us with 6, 9, and 6, 9. That's looking good. Down here I see 3, 6. And we've got 3, 5, and 6. So now we have a 5 blocking across here. So that's our 5 to place. And 5 to be removed from here, leaving us with the 3, 6, 3, 6 here. Okay, we're almost done. We just need one number now to finish it off. So where is the number? Where are you? Come on, there's 1. Got to be 1 somewhere. Otherwise we would have a unique rectangle, and I'm sure that's not the case. So where is it? 3, 6. Come on, where is it? Where is it? Ah, there it is. 3. Okay, that 3 means that this has to be a 9. So down here, this is a 3 now. And this is our 6. Our 9 is in this square. 6 is here. 3 is in this square. Our 6 gives us a 4 here. 6 here. The 4 makes that a 9. And a 4 to finish. Okay, nice. Thank you, Washington Post. Found a nice X-Wing. And that was quite enjoyable for a late night Sudoku game. I hope you enjoy playing it too. Thank you. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.